Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Today we will learn about lesson 12, Under the Water. Now let's look at some example words. Scuba diving. Do you know about scuba diving? So a scuba diving is the sport of swimming underwater while breathing through a tube connected to a container on your back. A scuba diver. A scuba diver. So a scuba diver is a person who do scuba diving. An air tank. Okay. An air tank is a container of air that is on scuba diver's back. So you can see some scuba diver that um they they dive into deep into the ocean. They don't have enough time to dive and go up, so they must have an air tank to have they have a lot of time to breathe under the water in a long time. Next, a scuba diving mask. A scuba diving smart. It is a smart that for scuba diver to dive into the water deep and is have a connection with an air tank to like take the ocean to the scuba diver. A flipper. A flipper is a large flat rubber that helps scuba diver swim faster. Okay, another, a snorkel. A snorkel is a tool which allows a person to breathe underwater. A person who uses a snorkel is called a snorkeler. Next, coral. Coral is hard, red or white, or pink, or sometimes it's brown or white. That substance formed by the bones of tiny sea creatures. A coral reef. So what about a coral reef? A coral reef is a line of hard rocks formed by coral and is found in warm sea that isn't very deep. An atoll. What about an atoll? Okay, an atoll. It is an island that made by coral. It have a lot of coral reef like this. Next, a shark. Do you know a shark? A shark. It is a fish, but is longer, larger and longer than normal fish, and it has several rows of very sharp teeth, and their teeth is used to um, hunt some kinds of fish like this. a ray. A race is a large flat sea fish with a long pent tail. Now, an octopus. An octopus. An octopus is creature of the ocean or the sea, and it eight have 8 arms. 10 octopus are arms. A jellyfish. A jellyfish. A jellyfish is also like an octopus. It is a creature of ocean, but is not like an octopus. A jellyfish is a raw transparency creature that sometimes stings people. And we have a squid. A squid. It is a sea creature too, but with a long body, and long arms around their bodies. It also have 8 arms. Next, a crab. A crab is a sea creature too, whose body is covered with a shell and has 5 legs on each side with 2 large claws. It has 5 legs and 2 claws. One claws and 5 legs in each side. Okay, now let's look at these again. Scuba diving. It is mean is the sport of the action that you dive into the water or sea or ocean. A scuba diver is a person who scuba diving. An air tank is a container that have oxy or the air for people to breathe under the sea or water or ocean. A scuba diving's mark. A scuba diving's mark is a mark that for scuba diver to breathe under the water and is have connections with an air tank. A flipper. A flipper is equipment that made by rubber. It have a scuba diver to swim faster. A snorkel. A snorkel is equipment that allows people to breathe under the sea. A squid is a sea creatures that have long body and yes, 8 arms around their mouth. A crab is a sea creature too, but it have a shell. Their body is a shell and it have 5 legs and 1 claws in each side. Coral. It is hard red or white or pink or sometimes it's brown substance formed by the bones of tiny sea creatures. A coral reef is a line of hard rocks formed by coral found in the warm sea. An atoll. An atoll is a coral island formed in the shape of a ring or a round. A shark is a large and long sea creature and it have teeth that is sharp teeth that is can hunt everybody, everything, but not the thing that's made by metal. So, a ray is a large flat sea fish with a long pent tail. An octopus is a sea creature that with 10 8 or 10 arms. And jellyfish is a sea creature too, but it's a raw transparency creature that sometimes sting people. Now we will look at the grammar of this sentence. Look at verb tense formation. Okay, verb tense formation. Verb tense formation. So in the last lesson or in the last level, like level 1 or level 2, we have learned about a lot of verb tense. Now let's see. First, we have simple present. With simple person, we have with each tense we always have positive sentence, negative sentence, and yes no question. Now let's look at the structure. Subject plus verb add s or es, and subject plus verb pair or verb add s or es at the end. And remember, subject that add plus with verb that adds s or es if the subject is he, she, it, or singular nouns. Next, with negative sentence, we have the subject plus don't or doesn't. Subject plus don't or doesn't plus verb at s or es. Oh, sorry. Subject plus don't plus doesn't plus verb. Remember, in negative sentence and yes no question in simple person, we don't change the verb. It's just verb pair. But positive sentence is exception. Subject plus don't. If the subject is are you with they or plural nouns. Subject plus doesn't if the subject is he, she, it, or singular nouns. And now, do or does plus subject plus verb. Do or does plus subject plus verb. So remember, do is for are you with they or plural nouns, and does it is for he, she, it, or singular nouns. Now let's look at present continuous. With present continuous, we also have positive, negative, and yes no question. Let's see. Subject is are to be plus verb ing. Subject plus to be and to be plus subject plus verb ing. Now let's see. We have first positive sentence subject plus to be plus verb ing. So in the person to be is can, maybe is maybe is be, um is are, like maybe is for is you is you are, or is you is. Now with the subject is I, we use and then is verb ing. For example, I am teaching. I is subject, to be is am, and teaching is verb at ing. So if the subject is you or you, they, we are plural nouns, we Yeah, we use to be is are. For example, you are watching. You is a subject, to be is are, and watching is verb ing. Now next, with subject plus to be plus verb ing, we use is if the subject is he, she, it, or singular nouns. For example, he is writing. He is subject, is to be, and writing is verb ing. With the negative sentence is also like the positive sentence, but we just adds not after to be. For example, I am not teaching. You are not watching. He isn't. He is not writing. And we have is not. It is equal to isn't. Are not is equal to aren't. Is not is equal to isn't. Isn't is a short form of is not. Are not is equal to aren't. Aren't is the short form of are not. And now with this, to be plus subject plus verb ing, so we can see from the positive sentence, we can have change it. So we have yes no question. For example, I am teaching, so I can put the to be at the beginning of the sentence and remember question mark. Now let's see. Am I teaching? Is a yes no question, and we answer yes I am. Yes you are. No you aren't. Now let's look at simple past. Let's see. Simple past. And we also look at simple past continuous. Now let's see positive sentence, negative sentence, yes no question is simple past, and with past continuous it's just now let's see. There's the structure. With simple past we have negative sentence first, it is positive sentence first, it is subject plus verb to or ed. So in the simple past, like this way, the subject we don't mm, we don't change it like the simple person, but we must know about verb to or verb ed. So what is verb to, or we can say it is verb simple past. Verb simple past, it is verb that in um, verb to is like this. We have verb to where, were, speak, spoke, like this. Spoke and were, they are called verb to. And verb add ed is can be like this. Uh, walk, walked. This is verb at ed, and we don't change the subject like he, she, it is for verb to or verb ed like this. Every subject. With negative sentence, we have subject plus didn't plus verb. And finally, did plus subject plus verb. Very easy. With past continuous, we have subject plus to be plus verb ing. So to be in the past it is was or were. To be in the past it is was or were. So, for example, I was I was teaching at 9:30 o'clock yesterday. With negative sentence, we just add not after the to be. So we have was not or were not, and we also have a short form of is wasn't or weren't. For example, I wasn't teaching at 9:30 o'clock p.m. yesterday. To be subject plus verb ing and question mark is the structure of yes no question in past continuous. So we put to be at the beginning like the person continuous. Um, was I teaching at 9:30 o'clock yesterday? Now let's look at future. Future we have to kite. First is it will. And be going to. Subject plus will bear. Subject plus will not plus verb bear. Will plus subject plus verb bear. Subject plus be going to plus verb bear. Subject plus be plus not plus going to, and then verb bear. And be plus subject plus going to plus verb bear. And remember question mark. Now let's see. Subject plus will plus verb bear. For example, I will sleep. Subject plus will not plus verb bear like I won't sleep. Okay, I will not sleep or I won't sleep is the same. Will not is equal to won't. Next, with yes no question, we have will plus subject plus verb bear. So for example, will you go to the pagoda this trip? We'd be going to the subject if the subject is I. We use it with I am going to sleep. Remember verb bear and verb bear. So in the future we just use verb bear. With negative sentence, subject plus be not going to and verb bear. For example, he isn't is the same as is not. Is not going to sleep. And finally, yes no question. We put be, the verb to be at the beginning and then the subject. After that is going to and finally verb bear. But remember question mark. For example, am I going to sleep? Sleep is verb pair going to, I is subject, and am is to be. Okay, now let's look at and remember, person continuous is can like be used to describe an action or the schedule in the future. Let's look at person perfect, past perfect. And past perfect. Let's see the structure and then I will explain and um, what is this. Let's see. So with positive sentence, we have in person perfect. We have subject plus have or has plus verb part participle. We can say verb part participle is verb 3. For example, verb 3 it is sleep, slept, go, gone, do, done. Have and has. Have it is for are you with there or plural nouns, and has it is for subject is are you with sorry he she it are singular nouns. Have not and has not we can have this for have not is equal to haven't, has not, hasn't. I have I haven't I haven't gone to this theater since 1993. Um, he she hasn't slept as well as she did. Have and has plus subject plus verb part participle. For example, have I gone to the theater? Like this. With past perfect, it's like the structure of person perfect, but it have a little change that is the word have and has. It changed to the past. It is had, just had. So are you with they, he, she, it, singular and plural nouns. It use had. We don't change it like have or has. And we finally have the verb tense formation that is passive form. Let's see. So we have to be plus verb part participle. It is the form of passive. So in the person simple, it is subject plus am is are plus verb part participle. And with present continuous, we have subject plus is are plus being plus verb ing. And with this, subject plus to be imperfect is, oh no, being plus okay. Now we will look at the phrasal verbs. With phrasal verb, we have inseparable verbs. For example, let's look. The ship's captain doesn't agree with the divers. Agree with. This mark belongs to Mari. I don't care about going near the sharks. 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 Care about. Let's see our example give for you.